Corey, to say the least, a disappointing start to the season to come out and fall 17-0 behind before you get on the board at all. Talk me through what happened in the first quarter.
We just started slow offensively. Weren't making the right plays. And you know what? Let's give Toronto credit. Toronto came out. They came out with a good game plan offensively and defensively, and they came out and they played harder than us. So that goes on me as a head coach. If our guys weren't prepared to come out, I felt that they were, but Toronto came out and just punched us in the mouth, and it didn't look like we could get back on.
You talk about getting punched in the mouth. There's a couple big plays out of Toronto. What happens in the secondary at that point in time, or what are you seeing that leads to some of these big 50-plus yard plays downfield?
Yeah, just talking and watching it, just miscommunication, right? Coaches are calling one thing, guys are not sure of where they need to be, and then they're just miscommunicating on the field, right? I know they're putting in a new system, but that's no excuse. We've been running these plays for the last few weeks now, so they should know. But we did have some guys moved around in different positions, but they got to go out and make the plays, and Toronto was making a lot of plays.
Talking about guys moving around, you got a few veterans out of the lineup today who are normally there. Are those guys you're expecting back relatively soon, or is it too early to tell?
It's too early to tell. I'm hoping to get those guys back. Hopefully we can get Cave back and Isaiah and a few of the other guys, but we don't know, and we do get the bye week. So we'll see what healthy bodies we can get back, see what injuries we do have, and then we'll go from there and build something going into week 3.
You get 3 points from Brandon going into the half. You get on the board. Second half seems to go better, but unfortunately that hole is too big. What did you like in the second half?
I like how we're fighting, right? We fought down to the very end, which was really good. There was no quitting these guys, which there never is. We just got to make sure we're making the plays, and when I always tell them, when the spotlight's going to find you, are you prepared and are you ready to go when that spotlight hits you? So, we were able to get on the board early, and then we thought we'd come out at half and make some plays. We didn't. I think we had a drop right out of half when we were about to get the first down or go from there. But Toronto did a good job. They held back, and offensively we were dinking and dunking. They were going to make us drive the field. We just needed to score points when we got down into the plus territory.
How do you go about taking that young offensive line you have and starting to convert in those first and third and ones and those goal situations? How do you make sure that you make the best of those chances?
I think it's one of the things is, we got to get on them, make sure that they know who they're blocking and get on those, make sure they know the guy that they're supposed to be on. And it's also talking to the running backs, right? It's a whole thing there. It's not just one guy or just the offensive line. It takes the quarterback, the running backs, us calling the right plays and putting them in a position to be successful. And we didn't do that, right? We didn't do that enough tonight. Even with guys getting injured, making sure the guys that are going in as backups, they know what to do. We didn't do a really good job of that, and we got to go, and I told them it starts with me. I got to look at myself and then take a look at what we're doing on all 3 phases of the game and make sure we're putting a game plan together to get better.